everyone and welcome to a new Murktide video. We are playing today modern power level staple Esper Charm. Well, this isn't exactly that, but a friend of mine dared me to trophy with this deck. If you're watching live on stream, we're on a pretty good streak of trophying every day for 4 days in a row. This is the fifth day. Let's see if we can do that again. We are playing Blue Red Merc with the sorry, I wish Blue Black Merc with the old Orc Kaito play to have an edge against Black and White. Make sure to watch the Oculus trophy we made. I guess it was posted last Sunday on YouTube, where we won against two Black-White decks thanks to Kaito. I think this build is better than the Oculus one, honestly. What else there is? Well, we're splashing white. You have Ending to have an answer to Flage, and you have Pest Control to have an answer to the Artifact Permanent. So you can either splash red for Meltdown or white for Pest Control. What else do we have? Not really much. I mean, I have 3 Preordain. I can play 4 for sure. Sideboard has Harbinger of the Seas, which is a little bit awkward because I plan on bringing in both Pest Control and Harbinger against maybe not. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just bring... Now that the Saga change is in plan, you don't really bring in Harbinger against Saga decks anymore. So you just bring this against Eldrazi. Of course, you have the 4 Consign. And yeah, this is it. So we're playing Modern Leagues as always. Let's see if we can get to trophy number 5. Hazen seems reasonable. We have on the draw, it's a little bit slow. If opponent starts with Ragavan, could be a problem. Let's hope they don't. Buongiorno, guys. Buongiorno. Okay, nice. A slow start. Love to see that. Ooh, and the Tamio. Love to see that as well. Let's play it. Lore Masta. Thank you for the T1 sub. Buongiorno, people. Alright, my opponent's playing, huh. That could be Neoform, actually. No. Well, I'm very scared that's Neoform, so I'm just gonna go attack pass. I mean, not that I had many other options, but I definitely want to hold up counterspell. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Let's go. Friday on stream, of course. Yeah, it is. It is Neoform. Alright. Neoform has a hard time beating a counterspell deck. Of course, they have Summoner's Pact of Negation to beat it, but not much I can do. I just drew 1 counterspell. I had 3 Force of Negation in this build, though. Neoform is a popular deck. Definitely the deck of the deck of the month. If nothing happens here, I had the decision between playing Orc or cracking the clue. You counter the Alazar Rider in this matchup or the Neoform? It's a good question. It's a good question. I think you counter the Alazar Rider. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna crack the clue here. I just want to find a Force of Negation here. Esper Charm Hype. I think I'm gonna go land go. I don't want to go preordain because even if I find Force of Negation, I don't have a blue pitch. So I'd rather just surveil. Okay, your opponent's casting the thing. I lose a rider. So we've been asked, do you counter Alizar Rider or do you counter like the Neo form? Okay, let's try and counter the Neo form. I think nothing changes except I get one more card. I'm not really losing to a 4/4 attack. The opponent has to go off now, otherwise we just go like removal spell. See if they have a Pact of Negation. They do. Okay, so opponent has to win now. So Neoform resolves. They put Galta into play. And the Summoner's Pact for the Xenagos and attack me with a 26/26 trample. That's fine. They had everything they needed. Everything they needed. This is a very good matchup, so let's hope to win it in the post-cyber games. Alright, we got some subtleties. Their schooling does not work against that because the Elder Rider is like an XX already on the stack. These cards are bad. Maybe I just have Theory. Not much else, so yeah, that's good. Must be said that I cut a subtlety for the Esper Charm. Not that we drew Esper Charm, but subtlety could be a main deck card and it's very good against Neoform. Xenagos. That's true. Killing Xenagos can definitely be a big deal. Arizen's very good. We have a like this is fantastic. Is Harbinger too slow in this matchup? I think so. Plus they only need a forest, and then they can just cast Neoform anyway. Pest control should we side it out? Yeah, maybe you should do like purge for pest control, but a good thing of pest control is that we can cycle it, right? This end is the reason why Frog is banned in Legacy. Frog plus free counters. It's too broken. I guess also reanimate. There's a couple of white cards. Just gonna get the meticulous archive here. Third land. I think eventually I'll need it to ninjutsu the Kaito. So I think it's good. I could like play around them going turn to Neoform plus Pact of Negation. It's like so rare though. Like if it happens, I guess. I have to deploy Frog, I think. I think overall, if you just always play around the whatever it is, like 6 cards perfect hand, that's fine, I guess. Like, can't really play Magic if they always have the nuts. Opponent goes Alazar Rider. We're gonna go Subtlety plus Merc. Subtlety actually, wow, someone was packed. They are going for it. Subtlety actually dodges a Veil of Summer as well, very importantly. Right. Let's see if they've packed. Actually, do I die on turn 2 with Subtlety? I could. If they have a Pact of Negation plus Neoform, we lose. Oh, wow. Crazy stuff. Yeah. I have 2 cards in hand. Alright, I go for Grizzly Brand. So now they're passing. They need to find consign to memory. Okay. They need to find consign to memory to stifle their pact of negation trigger. Actually, they have two pacts. It's gonna be hard. They have two pacts here. They go down to 5, and then they have two pacts. Two consign. I guess no, that's not true. You just need to replicate the first one. I have it. Can I counter replicate? I don't remember that. This is a funny screenshot. Yeah. This is because we're gonna win now. uh I'm gonna draw 7 cards. All right. So the question is, how many um Pact of Negation they have in hand? I think I'm gonna counter now because this loses to double Pact of Negation. That's the only thing it loses to. Opponent can draw more with their 7 cards. That's a stack, by the way. What a stack. So we're gonna click OK to this. Same target. Well, it needs double Pact of Negation. That's amazing. Let me figure. Let me make it smaller so people can maybe follow it. Yeah. All right. Okay. I think it's still too complicated as a screenshot, but it's fun. Fun stuff happening. All right, game 3. When I had to turn to Neoform, but thankfully they didn't have the kill, because that deck can either kill you with the Xenagos Galta or just go for the Grizzlebrand Consign play. All right, so pest control is bad. I'm gonna go Purge. I think it makes sense to have Purge. I mean, in theory, you shouldn't set it in. As just don't have cards. So yeah, exactly. They have to pay for 1 pact because they had 2 pacts. If they only had 1 pact, then I would have won. But they had two. All right, this is fine. I mean, it doesn't have counter spells, but it has lands and Thoughtseize. I mean, this matchup is like as good as it can get against that deck. Like we have counters and discard spells. I guess we could be playing more subtleties. There's only one in the side. You could play also main deck subtleties. They had a second consign? Yeah, that's true. If they had 2 consign, I couldn't have beat that. If they had 2 card code consign to memory in hand instead of replicating one. Play around Veil. We could have, if opponent went land go. Probably wouldn't though. Thankfully, I went top lane so we can just Thoughtseize for free. For free. I mean, we can play Thoughtseize. Okay. Uh, Wouldn't left the card on top. Hmm. So Planet Genesis is a filler. It can just get whatever they need. Summoner's Pact. I. eh, The thing with the because they left the card on top as well. Sounds very scary. I think I'm taking Eldritch Evolution. If they left on top a Neoform, I can get hit this turn already. But I think Eldritch Evolution is like the best card of their hand. Mastrolindo, thank you for the 5th month. Alright, a Consign to Memory, she doesn't do very much. Let's go Preordain. I can also just go Bowmaster Kaito. That's maybe better, given my opponent is waiting. And I just get to, like, Surveil too. Opponent passes. Gonna go Bowmaster. Draw. Ooh, spells in air. Okay. Thoughtseize. Attack Thoughtseize. This Orc army is different than the one that I have in paper. Am I wrong? Am I tripping? I don't know. It's just have a memory that is different. See, it's different. Never seen that before. Interesting. All right. Anyway, okay. Mango, don't lose focus. Keep focused. I talked to my opponent. They reveal me. Opponent could have gone off last turn. Decided not to. I'll take Neoform. Even though I have Snare, I think their hand is just redundant. There's two versions, but I've never seen this one before. I only saw the other one. Am I wrong? I've always seen the other one. Maybe. Okay, opponent puts Pact of Negation in their graveyard. Because they're needing the Eldritch Evolution. We discarded two of them. Seeking to Stupor. I mean, as much as I like to draw this, I think I'll graveyard this. I just want to put pressure. Another Snare. Let me count. I'll do this on Dua, you go to 14. Then I can play Murktide 7-7. I think I'll do that. I think I'll go Murktide 7-7 here. I need a clock. I need my opponent to die before they can draw Eldritch Evolution. Because I lose to Eldritch Evolution right now. So I need to give them like a short clock. Domingo, thank you for the prime. Opponent is thinking. If they think, it's bad news. Like the thing is, I could have drawn the Secret to Super and pass, but the problem is that like if you don't put them on a clock, they have time to just draw their combo plus protection. Like they have Veil of Summer as well. They have. What does Consent counter in this matchup? Well, we won game two, funnily enough, because we countered a consign. That's funny. But my opponent had a Pact of Negation to pay, and they replicated their consign. We countered the replicate, so we won. But this is obviously like super mega fringe. Normally, you counter Galta trigger, so you just so they just have a Galta, and if you have like lethal flyers, that doesn't work. You can counter. What else can you counter? I mean, also, this is a blue card. You have three force of negation. I haven't drawn a single one, but I have three force of negation in my deck. And also, you just look at the sideboard. There's really nothing. Like the sideboard is just completely blank in this matchup. Like every card's bad in this matchup here, so you kind of bring and consign. Like this is a like very often people want to bring this in and it's wrong, but I think here it's just like it has like some very minor applications. Opponent goes land go. Okay, I'm gonna hold up everything now. You can Atraxa as well. The problem with Atraxa though is that it's still like it will win the game. Atraxa, just a 7/7 flying lifelink. Galta no, Galta is just a 13/13. I'm at 9 though now. Anyway, pass. I don't move now. Definitely no reason to tap out. You can check out my free deck guide for Blue Red Prowess. I posted on YouTube yesterday. Check it out. There's a cyber guide in it as well. Well, they can go Veil of Summer. If they start the turn by like tapping one forest and go Veil of Summer, I can lose the game. The Zen does not beat Veil of Summer played preactively. Whereas if they put Neoform on the stack, I spell snare and they go Veil of Summer, I can spell snare again. When it goes GG and says, "Thanks for teaching me that lesson in game two." Maybe they did have to consign to memory. All right. We didn't draw a single force of negation, which is like amazing in this matchup. Um, but still, we were able to pull it out, pull it through. I don't know how you say it. Stir Scolding does not kill Alazar Rider. It doesn't. On turn, it only kills it. It only counters it on turn one, which they would never play. If they play Alazar Rider on turn two, it's a 3/3 already. All right. Hopefully, we're against Neoform again. Lush Portico. What does this mean? Subtlety. Counterspell again. I think I'm looking for Frog. So I'm gonna go Watery Grave, Preordain. Thoughts is Nair. I think I'll bottom both. I want to draw Frog. Yeah, could be Leaving End. So it's Nair immediately goes to the bottom. Thoughtseize could be good, but I'm just looking for a Frog. Also, I'm holding up mana for their turn 3 Leaving End. And it doesn't have a second land. You love to see it. Bowmaster. That's bad, but also at least we have a clock and setting up for the Kaito draw. Kaito very good here. I have two forces. Probably best draw. Opponent keeps on missing a second land. Exclamation mark deck, you can find the list or on Twitter and Instagram. No, we're not playing Catch Ramos. Buongiorno, Bayan. I definitely got good matchups. Neoform into Living End is what you want to play against with these counterspell decks. Preordain, looking for Kaito. I'll find a Thoughtseize. Uh, I honestly don't care about it. I just want to find threats. Their thoughts is going down. I have like so much reaction that I just want to shorten their clock. So I'm just digging. You go back from the locals, you swept the tables with Ascendancy. Nice. That deck is great. So fun as well. Have I ever considered coaching? I don't do it. I did it in the past. I don't do it. Do I have recommendations for a good coach? Uh Pivo started to do coaching. You can hit him on I don't know, Instagram, or maybe he didn't hear. So check him out. He's Italian. I think you're Italian. I don't know. Might be wrong there, but okay. Opponent went a 3 all alone and plays Petty Theft. I think I have so much counter spells that I think I just want to protect this. I'm gonna go Force of Negation, putting them to 3 life. Okay. Yeah, I think I want to fight over this. Even that I have another Force of Negation. There are 3. If they go Cascade, we can just force and then win. All right. If I just dawdle around with Thoughtseize, I mean, don't get me wrong, I drew mono lands, but I feel like you should be in the Thoughtseize and go for the... Because they have like 7 spells. Their hand's gonna be super redundant anyway. Alright, so let's bring in Teferi Bomb. Uh, oh, the Consign. Consign is good because it stifles the Cascade trigger. Pest Control out. Push can all go out. Spells near out. I guess we can keep in some push because I can cast like endurance. Orcish Bowmaster is bad, but I guess it's better. Yeah, I can have subtlety as well. That's true. Back in the day, subtlety would counter grief. Purge? I think not. I think endurance is a problem, so I just want to have push. Hmm. I think this end is a mulligan. I think the matchup is good. There's no need to like risk it. I'll be in it. It's a good end. Uh, keep. I think a bunch from Watery Grave. I'd rather fetch for Watery Grave than have Watery Grave in a deck with Murktide Regent. Yeah, I'm gonna go fetch Watery Grave. Tamio. The meta isn't Boros Prowess. The meta is a million different decks. That's the meta. Modern, super diverse. The most diverse it's ever been. Not ever, but like for a long time. And Kaito is very important against Black White, which is a tough matchup without it. And also, Kaito's just a good card. Like, you have Orcs and Tamio, like, and Frog as well. Like the curve 1 or 2 drop into Kaito is like super sweet, super nice. Okay, I drew Frog, but unfortunately I'm on the draw, so I just have to pass here. But we have Tamio, like we're totally chilling. You don't even have to think about playing Frog in the spot. You play Frog, they cycle, play Cascade, you lose, you know? Just don't. Yeah, Modern is amazing right now. I mean, I kind of proved it this week. Like I played 9 different decks, totally different, and I've just been winning with all of them. And like I haven't even played any combo decks, which are obviously also very good. I think I'm thinking. Let me think. I think I'm thinking another watch trigger. Maybe Island. Yeah, let's take Island. There's definitely a world where my opponent just plays like Endurance in the future, and I think the people that complain about Modern right now is that because they play like I don't know a bad deck that's not even fun and they lose. But like outside of that, okay, I'll keep the fourth land on top. Very important here. What's this? Petty Theft? Colossal Sky Turtle. If I didn't play land pre-combat, the opponent wouldn't have done this probably. Yeah, I have to pass now. I gotta draw stop. Anyway, blue, white. Waker of Waves main phase. That means they don't have a fourth land. Nice, they pass. I draw fourth land here. So I can now play Frog with one counterspell up. Frog is just fantastic. You can even like, nah, I mean, whatever. Ooh, what's this? What do you have? Oh, I was like, Spellsnare? Stern Scolded? Alright, can't do anything. I have to let this resolve. Sometimes I forget Dispute exists. My preview card. I I showed the world Mystical Dispute back in 2019. Teferi, che si ammatti. Counter target spell. If they go another Commandeer. Va bene. Your opponent has one card in it now. I hope I draw Thoughtseize or Nihil Spellbomb now. I'm definitely digging for it. Either Thoughtseize or Nihil Spellbomb. Let's go. Force of Negation would be amazing. Oh, aspetta però, Teferino. Let's go. Teferino means that they cannot cascade anymore. Bam! Magna questo. Porca boia. Teferino is broken against Leaving End. Go. It's much better in my deck than theirs. I mean, yeah, because not only we stop the counters, but we stop their combo. One Teferi in the 75. I'm playing Kaito, Frog. 0, I think. Or if you're both, pass. Yeah, they can bounce my Teferi with Otawara now, but they play only one usually, so we should be fine. I guess they also have like Brazen Borer, but there's not much I can do, so might as well just step out. They take up Teferi, which we can attack with Kaito. They can play creature, but if they play creature like Creator of Mysteries, we just bounce it with Teferi. So definitely tick up Teferi in this matchup because you can bounce blockers. Like that deck can easily artcast. Endurance, Creator of Mysteries. Yeah, they concede. Yeah, I mean, Teferi wins the game here. All right. Let's keep on playing against combo decks. Oh no, we killed our opponent trophy. They were 4-0. Rip. How are you 4-0 with Living End? It's so not very good. See, Living End is the type of deck that you play and complain about Modern. Because it's like not fun, not very good. So you're like, oh, Modern suck. Of course, because you play, that deck. Yeah, Esper Charm never showed up. It's just, it's just there. It's just hanging. All right, round 3. Let's go. On the play. Do we have Frog? Do we have Frog? E Frogo? El Frogo donde vas? Eh, eh, there it is, Mr. Frogo. Ooh, Carrera. Okay. Carrera. Thoughtseize with Swamp in a deck with Counterspell. Not at best turn 1, but attenzione. Cosa fa questa carta? 4 mana, sorcery. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanent, the cost mana value 3 or less, on the battlefield. Alright, let's just take Wisdom Abandon. And let the frog do everything here. This is like a draft mana base. Alright, let's hope opponent doesn't draw an answer to frog. And we just draw a card every turn. Pure Action Arena. Please, opponent, don't top deck a removal spell. Oh, Porphyry Nodes. Oh no, that will kill my frog. Wait a sec, though. Destroy creature with the least power. Who decides if it's tied? Ooh, nice. I can discard a card. And then I can play Orc. And they have to kill the Orc twice. That's funny. That's funny. All right. Yeah, that's for sure what I'm gonna do here. I have to discard a card. I think I discard Merc. Attack. I guess play tapped. And then I have to play. Let me just read this again. Yeah, I have to play Orc main phase here. Buongiorno, Ferrucci. And they have to choose Orc or his token. That's funny. I'm not a great card for free nodes. Although he won a Pro Tour back in 2014 by Sean McLaren Jessica Control. We replayed the match on Mango's Workshop, the PT Finals. I show it to you because that video didn't get many views, so but I think it was a very, very good video. Maybe it wasn't a very good video, but it was like one of our first ones. It did get a lot of views, 43K. I thought it didn't. Anyway, 40, 48 minutes. Ooh, even the cyber we have, nice. Wow, and the animation of Sphinx's Revelation. Yeah, we're playing Pod versus Just Get Control. All right, anyway. What you doing there? Nothing. Okay. Got that video. Pops Fry Cook, thank you for the 8th month. Yeah, Drop of Honey reprint. You want to see a Drop of Honey, Chaz? I'll show you. Let me pull out. Let me pull out the Arabian Nights collection. There it is. That's the Drop of Honey right here. Look at the art. Um, a spider with a drop of honey. No, spider. Yeah. No, a bee. A bee. Sorry, a bee first. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Um. Allora, sorry, opponent. I was thinking. What should I do? Nothing. Attack. You have a blue legacy deck that doesn't play many duels. Just play Reanimator and put like Watery Graves. It's just so much better than anything else. Wow, Prismatic Ending is actually great. I'm gonna go Thoughtseize. Nah, don't play bad decks. Just play Reanimator with Watery Graves. You have to pass here because this United Battlefront will come into play. I can get greedy and go preordain looking for a a land. Like if it doesn't go well, it's just so bad. I think I pass. Missing a land drop. All right, Porphyry Nodes has dealt with the two orcs where Reanimator lasts until November. I don't know. It depends if some YouTubers complain about it, but it doesn't seem like they do right now, so it's all good. Karn Silex enters tapped. All right, let's go counter spell. Nice, we drew a white land. Perfect. Now I can go Thoughtseize the Battlefront United. Crucible of Worlds. Shit, that's a good one. Then I go Exalia Porphyry Nodes. Oh, a Fountain. Yeah, maybe I should have discarded Push on the Frog. And then I go Preordain. Ooh, Tamio. That's good. And Kite on top. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Reanimator will last forever. It doesn't matter. We don't have to talk about Legacy every time. But you know, if you have the cards for Reanimator, just play it. And if you don't have Underground Sea, just play Watery Grave. Two. Field of Ruin. Yeah. I ran out of. It's kind of lucky that I drew two basics against the Field of Ruin deck. But hopefully, we're fine here. Hello. This time I discard Push. And I attack. I'll hold the land. I want to land here. And then I ninjutsu the Tamio. Thoughtseize. But definitely don't want this. Maybe I do want Snare. One is on 6. I think I'm gonna go Thoughtseize. I can always just pass and crack a clue, hold up Snare. Yeah, that's probably better. Go. Wait, did he really top Kaito, shuffled, and drew Kaito? Did our opponent feel the ruin, shuffled, and we drew Kaito? I think that's what happened, Padre. I think that's what happened. You're right. I think that's what happened. Is there a shuffle bug? Feel the ruin bug? I think I'm tapping out, cracking the clue. Let's narrow it down, but I think it's okay. I didn't even notice. Ho squatter my swamp. Va bene. All right. Uh, this album stops the. I'm gonna put here everything I can consider. Okay. This album stops Crucible. Teferi doesn't do anything. Subtlety doesn't do anything. Harbinger, nah, I don't want it. Scolding Consign. Yeah, so, I mean, I think I might need it because like I have push, which is bad. I'm putting in place Kahira, so they for sure I have no creatures. Pest control also bad. I guess I have to side something. We have to side in Harbinger. You're saying maybe it may be better than nothing. Subtlety just as a threat. If fairy just as a threat. Oh, they have solitude. That's a good point. They have solitude, so subtlety should be all right. Maybe, maybe. I didn't. Consign counter is also crucible actually. Yeah, let's bring in consign. I've seen Karn Silex as well. Spellbomb is bad, but at least it cantrips and he can do something. All right, let's keep this hand. I have to bottom a card. Put them most to 5. Love to see that. I think a bottom ending. I like all these blue cards. Oh, Electrum. I'm well, very well, thank you. Turn 1, if you're decided between a tap lane and a preordain, always go for the sewers. Ooh, nice. Because this is not that far from a preordain, and it just, now you don't have a tap lane anymore. Opponent taps out on turn 2 for the Birth of Meletis. There's a card I used to play in Standard during the COVID eras. You switch your library for a basic land, you get a 0/4 wall. Allora. Put most to 5. And they'll gain 2 life. Like, forcing this seems like an awful play, and maybe is. Maybe is. But I think I will. Because, like, I play Frog next turn, and, I mean, they have a 0/4. Like, it blocks the Frog very well, I think. Can't give it flying, like, one turn, but, like, it will be a pain. I set it a push. I think I actually have to force some negation the Birth of Meletis in Modern. Now, we have to pitch something. What do we pitch? Probably Murktide. I think it's annoying. Maybe if they did multi 5, I wouldn't have forced it. We're always gonna take dual lands here because they have a Field of Ruins. Of course, the opponent can just like kill this now. Hope Ghostly Prison. All right. I'm not gonna discard. I'll just attack, pay 2, play land, pass. Now it's about card advantage. This game. Okay. Kaito's not great because I have to pay 2, but on turn 5 I can. Second Ghostly Prison. All right. Well, maybe now it's time to discard some cards. Discard Counterspell. I think discard Kaito is for sure bad now. I need all my lands. I guess Kaito wasn't that bad. If opponent kills the frog. Maybe I should have kept the kite. Okay, I can redraw the frog. Orc is for sure bad. Good thing we slow roll this breeding so much. I ran out of basics. Wouldn't knows it. You really like Harbinger in this matchup. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Discard counter spell. Attack. I only have one land left in my deck. It's the Hollywood Fountain, so this Polluted Delta will be discarded later. I'm definitely not deploying a second frog because they have Blast Zone in play. Okay. They have no cards left. Have no more lands. I can now level up the Blast Zone. Buongiorno, sir. Thoughtseize. I think I'm not discarding anything here. The reason being my opponent will kill this frog with the Blast Zone. So, I will, hold these, cards for, the next frog. I don't have land, unfortunately. I would definitely deploy this Murktide if I had lands in my deck. But opponent destroyed 3 of them. Yeah, opponent has 2 Ghostly Prison in play. They also multi-5. Oh no, they found Demolition Field. Alright. They officially take me out of white mana. So I don't have more white mana in my deck. Yeah, I think now instead of attacking, I'm actually playing Murktide. I could play Thoughtsis to make it bigger, but I think one Murktide is like the same clock. Like it's 7/7/14. So I just do this, hoping they don't Monumental Henge anything powerful. I can't attack. I have to pay 4. Yeah, can't play Esper Charm. Esper Charm would be good. I could kill the prison. Opponent uses Monumental Henge, finds the Stone of Eric. Sure. That's a 3-mana cycle. Plays a land, nice. I can cycle with Stone of Eric. Draw. Preordain. Okay. I can turn the Murktide into a 9/9 if I want to. But I don't think I care. Like it's the same if they go to 6 or if they go to 4. And I want to keep Preordain. When can we play the Final Fantasy card MTGO? On Wednesday, usually? Yeah, so you go to 6. You use Monumental Hand here. Let's hope you don't find an answer to Merc and die. You find cards. This comes to play tapped. Should be fine. So you still don't have an answer. Sure. Demolition Field. Demolition Field, okay. Oh, I can't attack anymore. Oh shit, I'm dead. I can't attack anymore. It's over. Sink into stupor. Okay. But now they're on top of that. I'm dead. Mana value extra less. Okay, no, we're not dead, because like this thing would kill the prisons. Oh, dig for it, yeah. For sure. Let's play Preordain. Oh, play as a land. Right. Well, all these cards are bad. Hey, Orc. Maybe if I put my opponent at 4, I could play 4 Orc and win that way. Unlikely though. What does this do again? Players can't pay life or cast spells to activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. I wonder if you can play the backside of the card. I guess so. You can. Harbinger is good in this matchup. Yeah, Harbinger would be good. I could turn my fetch lands into islands. Crazy. The second goes put Mull to 5 as well, by the way. I think I'm playing Orc. Am I playing Orc? Nah. It's okay. Uh yeah, I'm gonna cycle it now. Because I can find the Preordain that then digs me for the Mental Henge also very strong here. We cannot consign the Static Prison. It doesn't go on the stack. It just applies. What's the point of Wincon? I mean, Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter Crucible. How can I can cast any more spells? I'm gonna grow the Blast Zone to 7 here. Okay. I think now I don't have outs. Because they have the kill spell here. If I play Frog, they have Karn Silex. I think the game is just over now. I don't think, I simply don't think I have outs. The Frog. Yeah, I think I'm gonna concede. Alright. A couple of Harbingers will come in. Like, Orc is bad. Man. We forced of negation the birth of Meletis. Maybe that was wrong? I don't know. I think I'll spell bomb. Actually, I think I'll consign to memory. The fairy can bounce annoying permanents. Yeah. Pest control, I don't think it has many targets. I mean, it has periphery nodes, but... Come on, check out what Murktide does. I think you don't exactly know what it does. Yeah, Needs Pebble is not great, but you have Crucible. A great hand. On the play with Tamiyo and Force, Counterspell. All we need. Very important to not draw basic lands. Very important to not draw basic lands. Murex. Oust. Sure. Okay. Who has no colored mana? I don't remember. If I draw now, do I draw Tamiyo? I think so, right? I don't remember exactly, but I think I draw Tamiyo. Second, so I draw, I think so. Alright, good. Let's go Swamp. Let's go Watery Grave. Let's hope you don't have Subtlety. Let's hope you don't have Subtlety. And now you have all islands. Sorry, Subtlety. Solitude. You don't have Solitude. Okay, you can get back Kahira. Crucible of Worlds. That's fine. Play Tamiyo. Definitely don't Ninjutsu Kaito. Play this. Attack pass. But it was a fourth plane, a fourth island. Returns Kahira. Draw. Nice. I love the fifth land because it lets me play around Solitude here. Yeah, Harbinger stonks are so up lately. Like with all the changes. Thoughtseize, that's good. I'm not gonna crack a clue to play around Solitude. And then I'll Thoughtseize to begin. Okay, they can cast a card, that's good. Now the next thing is if they draw planes, what can they do? Well, they can go on thin ice. I think I'll take this. Okay. Now let me think about clock. My opponent can go. Sorry, I can do 5. You go to 8. Alternatively, I can go plus. That's gonna be 6, 7. So if I plus, I win into attacks. 6, 7. It's 13. Okay. Pass. I don't need to play Tammy anymore. GG's, they say. All right. All right, 3-0. Let's go. Every single league this week has started 3-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, actually. This is the 9th league. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. You have no lands and you have Ghost Brazen. You have no lands in the deck. Like you Crucible Ghost Quarter actually takes out all your lands, even the basics. You just cannot win. You can cast your cards. Okay, very good hand on the draw though. How to prevent decking themselves? I think that deck draws very few lands, right? Sorry, very few cards, whereas your opponent draws more. I mean, they have Kaira at the end. They can just kill your thing and attack you with Kaira. Oh, like If they Solitude your Kahera. Okay, I'm playing against Zoo, who doesn't start with the ley line. That's a Zoo player who hasn't gone to school. What are you doing if you don't start with ley line as a Zoo player? Okay, that's a Kabu probably. Hebono because I don't have a push. I have a Thoughtseize. Interesting. Should I play Frog? Think so. They're exerting. Oh no. This can't be Sino Draco, so it must be what? Not a Kabu, a Ragavan? Oh, then binding. Wow, you hasted the Ragavan. Okay. Well, now we have an easy play in Orcish Bowmaster, at least. Let's hope they don't flip a 1-drop they can cast. That'd be very bad. I want to draw Fatal Push. That's the dream. Opponent, exile a bad card like Murktide Regent, and then I draw Push. Ooh, they discard Flage. Flage è forte. Gives up Polluted Delta. Okay. Push. Prismatic Ending. Worse than Push. Definitely worse than Push. Ma non ci possiamo lamentare. I'm gonna go ending the Kavu Thought Sees You. And then I have Tamio to block Ragaban. Unfortunately, the Flage is gonna be a problem. We need ending for that. Need to go Preordain? No. Oh wow. That's Stubby D. Flage will be a problem, but it's a problem of me of the future. Let's think about me of the present right now. The me of the future is like in one turn though, so yeah, I need to find I don't even know what sudden of subtlety count. It needs to be counter spell only. Yeah, this game over. I don't have outs. Okay, I lied. I have outs. Pass. Ability on the stack. I'll go Bowmaster. Uh, I'm actually pinging you. The reason being, if you wanna exert Flage, you need to discard 2 cards. Nice. Now I can kill the Goblin Shaman, I guess. Whereas if I kill the Ragavan, they only needed to discard one because of the Flage. Okay. Okay. I think the Grixis list was not Anor. I trophied with it at the beginning of the week. The video will be out on Sunday. Let me think about this. Maybe just block like this. Yeah, the first damage should have gone on the Goblin Shaman. You're right. Blue. Okay, let's go ending on Flage. And let's go Tamio. Yeah, it was much better if I pinged the Goblin Shaman first. I had a good idea, but there was even a better one. Alright. GG. Let's bring in the new spell bomb, subtlety, harbingers, consign to memory. A little bit of a Nombo harbinger with ending and charm in my deck, but it is what it is. Okay. I don't like Thoughtseize and Counterspell in this matchup. Yeah, Trouble Flames. If I played better, I could have chomped. I would have had more. I would have had more life. Still, tough time against that Fable flipped. Kaito's also not great. Let's go like this. But yeah, this matchup seems very hard. Aizen's capable of winning though. Can go turn 2 Frog, turn 3 Harbinger. Yeah, Kaito should be probably all cut. How does this deck feel compared to the Mirror? I mean, it's the same deck. It's just adding like 2 cards. Lots of polluted deltas in a row. Frog. Turn 2 on the play. I feel like I played Frog every league this week. I don't know. That's so good. Probably also why we've been winning a lot. Jazz only. Thank you for the 3rd month. Okay, drew all the basics. Thankfully, though, it's not the matchup. Opponent goes Steam Vance. Love to see that. And then what? Binding? Sudden Edict. All right. All right. That's it. Let's go. Harbinger. We can't cast a card anymore. I think we win. I think we win. Unless they have basics. They can't cast a card. Okay, we pulled this out, I think. I think it's, this point is almost impossible opponent could come back. I'm just discarding lands here. Alright, let's go. Now, Game 3 on the draw. I'll take out Kaito. Man, Thoughts is so bad in this matchup. I think I won't force some negation. Probably slightly better. I mean, if I could, I would take them out as well, but I think all cards in my sideboard are just bad. Die, vamos. Okay, let's go. They don't have Leyline for the third game in a row. Please don't have Ragavan. Just have one Nakaro. Ah! Push. Ending. Answer. Answer. I think I have to go Preordain so they don't steal anything powerful. Okay. Wish I had Tamio this turn though instead of Preordain. Tamio's so clean against Ragavan. But actually can play Sign of Draco. I forgot about it. They can go tap land into Sign of Draco. Should have maybe passed and just hope they didn't find Tamio. Alright, they don't go for Saiyan. Did I Kabu? Push. I think I just have to hope my opponent doesn't have doesn't flip something good. I have to purge this. Stubborn denial would be super bad, but like I'm just on the draw against Zoo. And I don't think I could have mulliganed my hand. We just have to hope they don't have a good start, they don't steal much. Just get a land or a counter spell, don't get Frog. Force of negation, perfect. But we have to hope their hand is just reactive. Because if they have a threat here, it's super hard. Is this a leyline? Sign of Draco. Okay. Well, Frog can carry. Frog is the best draw. I'm just gonna go Frog, hold up Consign for binding, and just gonna discard everything to the Frog. Frog is just the best draw ever. Couldn't have imagined a better draw. Just discard everything to it. The Ragavan is first strike. It's important. Let's see how they attack. Kamados can attack with both. Allora. We have to play around Bolt. If I block Ragavan and they have Bolt, I have to discard 4 cards. But I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I have to do that. Let's just do it. Block. Start by discarding 1. Oh, shit, if they go Bolt now... Oh, Leyline Binding, that's fine. Resolves. And then we consign the trigger. I have to hope they don't have stability. They don't. First strike? Okay. Wow. Okay, guys. We are not that bad, actually. Topland? Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Allora. Questo poteva andare meglio, ma va bene. Mm. I think I'm actually attacking here. I think I'm actually attacking here. There's one more cards for the Murktides. Va bene, consign. They can have a. They cannot have a second binding because I would have played it. Murktide doesn't even die to Trouble Flames. I'm thinking about just going land go. Sorry, land Murktide go. Don't play Tamio because I'm playing around the top decked binding here. I think I can play around the top deck binding. I'm actually at the point where I can play around the top deck. Think so. 6/6 that dodges the Trouble Flames. Opponent starts with Fable. I can actually trigger, sorry, stifle the 2/2. I think I should. I put another spell in the graveyard for the next Merc. Yeah, I think I should. Snare. Okay. I'm gonna attack with both now. Because I'm actually threatening lethal all of a sudden. This one becomes an 8. This one becomes a 5. I have 13. Opponent has to chump block. Let's go. If they don't block, I have the lethal. In 2 attacks. Yeah, they have to chump block. Alright. Let's discard Tamiyo for sure. I think I'm discarding Regent, holding up Snare, like Trouble Flames Death. Pass. I don't want to give this flying. There's no reason to grow this now. They discard 2. They don't find Flage still. Flage wouldn't even save them. Next turn, they're dead in air. Trouble Flame. Sorry, Leyline Binding. I still have lethal. Because I can discard 2, give the frog fly. Uda Foothills loved it. They can like surveil to find Flage, maybe. But again, it doesn't do anything. The dead on board to the Flyers. It's crazy how in 2 attacks we just turned the corner completely. Thanks to this top deck Psychic Frog, which both blocks and attacks. Like literally the next turn it blocked. Like we were so far behind and we played Frog and the next turn we attacked. That's crazy. Man. Well, what a game. What a game. Super hard to play. Opponent had Flage Cabu in end. Can't do anything about it. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 5th trophy day in a row? That's insane. Yeah, Froxy's no legacy play. Crazy, I agree. Alright, I'll tweet, take a bathroom break, come back, and we're gonna do this. Alright, be right back. Gambling for the trophy? Yeah, let's do it. Dushan, where are you? I need you to vote against me. Alright, start a prediction. I'm gonna message Dushan, because he voted against me every time, and we win every time. So. Va bene, let's go. Polluted Delta, go. Okay, land, go. All the basics every time. Ooh, could be the mirror match. Could be the mirror match very much. Am I fetching here? Putting a sneaking I think I'm not fetching. When I can sneak in an orc if I fetch. Orc is very good in the mirror. Alright. Darklick Shore. Thoughtseize. Could be Goria. They discarded Singadus Chewport. Wow. Crazy. It's funny, but I have to discard a frog here. I need lands. I think I'll deploy. He'll likely die. Yeah, my hand doesn't answer Murktide Regent. I think I'll let this resolve. Keep Snare for counterspell. See if they go for Murktide here. It's gonna be a 5/5. Yep. Okay. Let me go push. Land frog. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's hope they don't have a push. I'm regretting the 3rd frog in the graveyard, but I also needed a land here. So I think I needed to graveyard that frog to find a land. Okay. Let's see if they have a removal spell. Unearth. Okay. Don't have a removal spell, please. Okay. Push the frog. They're thinking about it. They know I have Snare. They may have Counterspell. I think I'm discarding. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They're thinking about it. They can also have a Force of Negation. Okay. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, rightfully so. They give the frog flying. And now my 1 turn clock. They have a spell in hand. I think I'm gonna play this Thoughtseize. Going down to 2. I don't think I'm winning the race ever. I just need to find either a Murktide or a Kaito. Allora. I'm gonna go Thoughtseize. I think they have a spell in hand. I have a couple of draws to top deck. If I don't, I'll lose. I'll go down to 1. I'll die to Orc, but I need to find an answer. So I need to surveil. Okay, we found the answer. It's uncounterable as well. Okay. Let's go. Attack. Damage step. Draw card. Ooh. Ninjutsu Kaito. Is this actually the best play? Wait a second. Is this actually the best play? Yeah. The consign, I still have a blocker. Okay, now. Stun the Merc. I think I have to pass. I think I have to play around Orcish Bowmaster top deck at this point. Because I'm too far ahead. I win in 2 turns anyway. Okay. Maybe I don't play Orc. I don't think it matters. I'm winning very easily. I'm only losing to Orc at this point. Okay. I may actually want this. Let's play Merc. We want to play Frog as well. I got lethal anyway. I think I should play Frog. The reason being, if they play a blocker, like a Tamio, I don't have lethal. That's not true. I technically have lethal if I go Frog, discard my hand, or if I go Kaito Surveil. What's their range? What's the card in hand? Just a Watery Grave, maybe? That's like the only card I can have in hand. They can have like spells in there. Because Preordain, I want to force a negation. I'll probably pitch Snare anyway. So I think I'm gonna go Frog here. I think we got it. All right, let's go. Vamos. 1 game to the trophy. Let's go. Oof. Spell Bomb. Teferi. Subtlety. So, Purge. I think Purge only answers. No, what's some? So, Orc, maybe. No prediction? Yeah, we did prediction. We did prediction. Right? Chat. Did we do a prediction? Yeah, we did. We did. Octopus Frog. I think they played a version with Oculus. I think Purge is bad. It is just. Does getting trophy every day get boring? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Hmm. Let me see the mana value of my deck. Maybe Force of Negation I have to cut. I cannot cut Esper Charm. Esper Charm is being the coach. Never showed up. Never even draw it. Yeah, I think everything else is better than Force. Although I'm on the draw. I don't know what to cut. This is the Nassif sideboarding, just staring at your deck with empty brain, no thoughts. For the full 3 minutes. Alright, let's go. Man, what a hand! Let's go. Go down to 15. Allora. Yeah, I think the tick is a fatal push for sure. Okay. But we'll actually be able to cast a very quick Oculus here. A very quick Oculus. Maybe I cannot play Frog. Yeah, I think I have to respect the Oculus here. I'll go Orc anyway. Not a response to consider though. I have to hold up counter spell for Oculus. Very smooth turn 3 Oculus there. Oh, they don't play consider. This seems like an Oculus to me. Alright. Do I take 3 more damage? No. Let's draw Nihil Spellbomb now. Or Thoughtseize. Or Spellsnare. The land. I think I have to do this. If opponent has an Earth, they have an Earth. Okay. They're ready to rebuild for a new Oculus. Oh, nice, a top land. And no answer to Frog, no Unearth. Thoughtseize. Good. We untap? Or do I push? We untap. Alright. Let's attack. For 1, no discarding. I had to stop him in this phase. I could have Ninjutsu Kaito. Which maybe wasn't a bad play. Hey, maybe it was the right play, actually. I didn't even have the phase for that. I think I'm too far ahead of shit Thoughtseize, even though it's mana inefficient. I knew you had another Oculus. I knew you had another Oculus. Although, I think the take is Spellsnare. I actually want them to remove their graveyard. Because the problem is... Yeah, I still lose if they draw an Earth here, though. I can't beat an Earth. I think I take Oculus because they have no plays and I can deploy Orc. Instead of having to play counterspell. And then they Spellsnare my Orc. And then they have no answer for my counterspell. Yeah, I think this is the best. Go. So ideally, they don't draw now. We play Orc, they snare, and then counterspell is King. Ooh, they shocked. Maybe they just want to have subtlety. Okay, they drew Spellbomb. That's true. They can just subtlety the Orc. So maybe this was a bad play. Sure. They don't have subtlety anymore up. Okay, at least they pass. They concede. We did it. 5th trophy in a row. Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Even with Esper Charm in our deck. Let me go pick it up. This trophy has worked a lot today. All right. Actually, let's change trophy. Let's change trophy. Let's take the World Magic Cup champion trophy today. Very dusty. Should clean. You should clean. I should clean my trophies more often. All right. So, the first trophy of every day. The first league of every day for the full week was a 5-0. Crazy. Never had such a long streak. Esper Charm never showed up. One. Let me see the rating. I'm not. No, we were 1910 yesterday. All right. Let's do the classic recap of what we played against. Do the classic recap. We got good pairings this time, eh? All right, we got paired against Living End Neoform here. What was it? Oculus? Allora, era Living End... Sorry, Neoform Living End. I don't remember the two guys in the middle. Zoo, right. 4 was Zoo, right. Blue Black Oculus. Domain Zoo. What was Squidgy playing? Do you guys are oh yeah, right. Mono White Control. This was Leaving End. And this was Neoform. Right. Yeah. That was the league. Nice. Well, that's it. If you watch this on YouTube, well, hope you guys are enjoying the Sunday Murktide. So every video that I put out with Sunday Murktide went 5-0 for the last 3 weeks, I guess. So hopefully views will be good. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you next time.